Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Baltimore Ravens and the Houston Texans. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off and running from Houston. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The catch is made by the rookie from Notre Dame. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10, around to Mixon. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Ready.
On the ground again with Mixon. That's good for a gain of 5. So there by Mike Green.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the gun, Stroud. He's got it. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They have another 1st and 10 on this opening drive. This one from the opposing 40.
Here we go. 18. Outside.
Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Outside. South. 18. Outside.
Shotgun now for Stroud. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28.
18. Outside.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Oh, right. 118. What's up?
Throwing from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup up 11. And the Texans are going to have the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
A give left side, here's Mixon. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Now it's Stroud. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker when you come out for a PAT, but he'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Man in motion here. Throwing again is Lamar. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. He's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Or.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Given 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Stroud throwing here on 1st. He splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Here's Stroud. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud again. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
18. Under.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Right. Hey, uno more. Swap. Another swap.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Ow, good. 18. Let's go.
Third and long for him here. No finding his back. Mixon. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
18. Let's go. Hey, uno.
Stroud gonna go on fourth down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
No, we change it.
Running back, motioning right. Jackson now on third. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense like 3-and-outs, Kate, and you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Oh, ready?
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Out, the play. 18.
They'll give to Mixon up the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Stroud now on third. Has it downfield working the left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
This is Mixon. He's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Out for tonight. 18.
Here's Stroud now. Looking underneath here to Mixon. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
All right. 18. What's that?
Running it with Mixon. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
18. What's that?
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
How many times do we get to the end of the game and we look back and go, geez, we never knew what was the defining play. Hey, listen, that was just 1 point. It seems small now, but more than likely in the end, that block and that single point could loom very, very large.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. And the man is there to knock that away.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Jackson trying to get on 2nd down. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they get this down to the 28. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
First down throw for Jackson. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. From 37 yards in the right hash. Loop knocks it through. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And have them gain up about a handful there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Wallace with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing again is Lamar. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. He's going deep down this side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. And 10 from the 41. The handoff for Mixon, running right. Giving him about 3 on that 1st down carry.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Nike Texas.
From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. That's it.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And they are unable to make this a 2-score game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. He's got it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Flying down the middle with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Blitz coming, Lamar. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Baltimore.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. Give him time on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got a home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is Henry on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Slot man motioned over. Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Go ahead.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens put 6 on their side as they reach the end zone. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens take the lead on that successful kick. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And that's where they'll begin the drive following his efforts.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Tony.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Uno more.
On the quick, right?
18. What's that?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Massive hits. The ball's out. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Grab the throw on 1st down. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Unable to find Jalen Noel with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
Here we go. Hey, south. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Why, Tony? At 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 3rd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs. Offense in a hurry up here.
18. That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Oh, hey. Under. At 18. What's that?
First and 10, Urban Mixon. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Let's go. Got to the slot. Another slot.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Oh, hey. 18.
On the ground again with Mixon. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Out for tonight. 18. What's that?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Out for tonight. 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. The quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
18. What's that?
3rd and long for him here. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. So So that, Rob, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
Here's Stroud throwing for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Chased out to him. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Takes it in at the 21. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Joe Mixon. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
But let's be honest here. Where that throw was made, he was going to have to get on his horse and run for that 1st down anyway. You got to haul it in before you can make that mad dash.
Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Space past the 35. Rolling into enemy territory. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Taz Walker touchdown.
Hey, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense would tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown out themselves.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. When it comes into play, 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
18. Under.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
18. What's that?
Go to him again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Tracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That field goal gives us the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw looking for LeJontay Wester. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing again is Lamar. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Hey, Alpha, shot! All right. 180. Nice shot.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they make the tackle at the 38. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down down Baltimore.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to the line they come, second down. Setting up to pass. Continuing to dig. He's inside the 25. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
On first and 10, it's Henry. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Break the huddle. It's second down now. Here he is to throw. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Wester finds the football complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! No momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Horn got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Look to high, look. 18. That's right.
He'll look to throw it. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So there's the timeout called, and we're going to see if they think there's enough time for 2 plays or just one last snap. Next shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
12. Here we go. 18.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Took the ball himself for a big run.
18. What's that?
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Pick your me, click. What's up, Bodie? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your style. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping 9 fingers.